when high degree of technical skills are required, they appoint project managers to make use of these people and get the project completed. Efforts of various departments like finance, production, marketing, sales, human resource, etc. will be coordinated through formal organization. Interaction among people at work gives rise to a network of social relationships among employees called informal organization. Hello everyone, this is Poorna Chandra, Faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram. So we are dealing with the subject management principles and practice, and today will be your last session in Unit 3, that is the third session. So the name of the unit is Organizing and Staffing. So in the last class what we dealt with is principles of organizing, that is the 14 different principles of organizing, and also we understood two types of organization, that is functional organization as well as project organization. So in today's class what we will be dealing is the remaining two types of organization, that is your matrix organization structure and divisional organization structure. So, and we'll also be understanding what are the different committees, delegation of authority and responsibility, what is centralization, what is decentralization, meaning of span of control, and also nature and importance of staffing. So we will start. So here matrix organization, so it is a combination of functional structure with project structure, that is both functional structure as well as project structure together forms the matrix organization structure. So we will understand how matrix organization structure is. So for example, this is the finance department, this is the production department, and this is your marketing department. So here what is happening is, so for example, finance department, these are the workers. Production department also, these are the workers. So this is basically a functional structure. So this is a functional structure. Now in matrix organization what happens is, there will be project managers. This is project manager 1 and this is project manager 2. And this is project manager 3. So here what is happening is, these three project managers are making use of the functional organization structure to get the project done. For example, this project manager is in charge of project 1. So what he will do, he will make use of these workers for project 1. Similarly, this project manager is responsible for project 2. So he will make use of these workers for project 2. Similarly, for project 3, this project manager will make use of these workers. So this is the concept of matrix organization structure. So here this is the functional structure, finance department, production department and marketing. For here there will be a finance manager, here there will be a production manager, and here there will be a marketing manager, and these people will be coordinated by the general manager. So this is the concept of matrix organization, combination of both functional as well as project structure. So functional structure is a permanent feature of matrix organization, that is this structure is a permanent feature, and project departments are created whenever high degree of technical skills are required. So when high degree of technical skills are required, they appoint project managers to make use of these people and get the project completed. So this is the meaning of matrix organization structure. So next, a matrix organization is an organization that uses multiple command system, which comprises of multiple command structure. Here the departmental heads like finance manager, marketing manager, production manager are also giving command. At the same time the project manager is also giving commands. So that is multiple command structure. Associated organizational structure. So along with the functional structure, One more structure that is associated, that is project structure. Functional departments create a vertical chain of command, that is, in the functional structure, general manager gives directions to departmental heads, departmental heads give directions to the workers and get the work done, that is vertical chain of command. While project team forms the horizontal lines forming a matrix, that is, the project managers are giving horizontal directions. So that is the meaning of this. It has two-dimensional structure and is used in large and complex organization. That is, these kind of matrix organization structure are used in very large and complex organizations. So this is regarding matrix structure. So merits: facilitates better planning and control. Obviously, when two people are in charge, that is the general manager as well as your project manager, there will be better planning and control. More flexible. So when you compare with other organization structure, matrix structure is more flexible. Then professionals can make maximum contribution, that is, here for each project there is different project manager. So they can give their maximum based on their experience regarding the project. That is, maximum contribution provides motivation. So here both the functional departmental heads are also motivating the employees as well as the project managers. So these are the merits. Next we go for the demerits. Violates the principle of unity of command. So the principle of unity of command is violated because two people are giving commands, that is departmental heads as well as the project manager. So it violates the principle of unity of command. Scalar principle is also violated. Here there is no vertical chain of command, there is also horizontal chain of command, that is general manager is giving command to middle level is giving to the employees. At the same time, project managers are also giving commands. So there is horizontal chain also. So scalar chain is also violated. Conflicts may arise. So if there is no understanding between the project manager and the departmental managers or the workers, conflicts may arise. Then organizational relationships are complex and creates problem of coordination. So here the organization relationships are complex. Employees have to report to both departmental heads like finance manager, production manager or your marketing manager, and at the same time they will also have to report to the project managers. So what happens? Relationships are complex and may hamper the coordination within the organization. So this is regarding the demerits. Next we are going for divisional organization structure. So what is basically divisional organization structure? We will understand. It is an organization design in which there is a separate division for each line of production. So in each division functions like production, finance and marketing are performed. So I will explain this with a diagram. So for example, there is a company. So for example, they are into manufacturing of soaps and shampoo. So we will consider. So this is soaps and here is shampoo. So in divisional what happens is, for soap there is a separate finance, production and marketing, and for shampoo also there is a separate finance, production and marketing. For example, so these are the two things. So these are the two divisions in divisional structure. So here what happens is there are three divisions like finance, production and marketing. Here also the same thing. Finance, production and so this is called divisional structure. Here soap is a separate division, shampoo is a separate division. So in each division there is a different finance, production and marketing departments. So this is the meaning of division organization structure. So next, advantage: improve skills of departmental heads, because each departmental head is dealing with finance, production and marketing. So they will be improvised in terms of their skills. Helps in fixation of responsibility and accountability of departmental heads. So obviously when there is a departmental head heading a particular department, obviously there will be some kind of responsibility and accountability on part of him. That is an advantage. facilitates expansion and growth as new division can be added. So in the previous examples I gave, there is a soap and shampoo. So they can start with one more division, for example face wash. So face wash will also be having a separate finance, production and marketing. So these are the things, advantages of divisional structure. So next we go for disadvantages of divisional structure. Conflicts may arise among divisions on allocation of resources. What is the meaning of this? So you are allocating your financial resources, you are distributing money to different departments. There might be conflicts. Like what? Your production department, if it is allocated more money than the marketing department or the finance department, or for example your divisions, for example your soap and shampoo, if more money is allocated to soap division and less money is allocated to your shampoo division, then there might be a conflict between the departments. So this is one, may lead to increase in cost, because for each division what you are doing, you are making separate departments like finance, production and marketing. That might increase the cost of the company. This is the meaning. So next we will move to formal organization. Basically, what is formal organization? Formal organization refers to organization structure which is designed by management to accomplish a particular task. That is, everything is planned. So there's a decision making process, they plan and they want to accomplish a particular task. For example, they want to make 1 crore profit. So on analysis, they come to know that to make 1 crore profit, they want to produce 1000 units of a product. So they plan everything in detail. This is regarding your formal organization. Here authority, responsibility, accountability and line of communication will be clearly specified. That is, who is in charge of the finance department? That is finance manager. What is his duties? What is his responsibility? What he is accountable for? Everything will be clearly specified. This is the meaning of formal organization. So next we go for features of formal organization. We will understand the features of formal organization. Designed by top management. Obviously, formal organization, planning, decision making, everything is done by top management. Next, designed to achieve the objective specified in the plan. In the plan, it states that we want to make 1 crore profit. To make 1 crore profit, you might have to produce and sell 1000 units of a product. So what happens to achieve that? We are making a formal organization. It specifies the relationship among various job positions. That is, what is the relationship between workers in the finance department and finance manager, and to whom the workers in the production department have to report to, that is the production manager. Everything will be specified in detail. Efforts of various departments are coordinated through formal organization. That is, efforts of various departments like finance, production, marketing, sales, human resource, etc. will be coordinated through formal organization, bound by rules, regulations and procedure. In order to ensure discipline in the organization, there are specific set of rules, regulations that people or subordinates or employees inside the organization have to follow. These are the features of formal organization. So next we continue with the features, that is based on division of labor. That is based on division of labor. Basically what it means is you're grouping similar related tasks into different departments. That is division of labor. So next, no scope for sentiments of members. That is, here people are just treated like machines. Whatever might happen to you, you have to come and work and you have to do the work within the given span of time. There is no scope for sentiments. Aims to achieve efficiency, that is your optimum utilization of resources, minimum cost, maximum output. That is the aim. Concentrates only on job positions, not individual feelings. Again, here people are just treated like machines and there is no scope for individual feelings. Next, authority and responsibility created has to be honored by everyone. So whatever authority the top level managers are giving you, you have to accept it and you should respect it. That is the meaning of honored by everyone. So next we go for advantages of formal organization. The first one is easy to fix responsibility. You are making departments, different departments, so it is very easy to fix the responsibility for departmental heads. Helps to avoid duplication of work because everything is clearly specified, everything is formal. There is no confusion which does not lead to duplication of work. Unity of command is maintained. Unity of command is there is one superior who is giving orders. So unity of command is maintained. Effective accomplishment of goals because everything is planned, decided in prior so that there is effective accomplishment of goals. Provide stability in organization. So in formal organization, everything is formals, there are departmental heads, they've got authority, they've also got responsibility. So what happens is there is stability. So these are the advantages of formal organization. So next we go for disadvantages of formal organization. May lead to procedural delays as chain of command has to be followed. So because chain of command has to be followed in formal, that is your scalar chain, top to middle, middle to supervisory. So it might lead to procedural delays in certain aspects. For example, a machinery breaks down. To rectify it, you have to seek the permission of the top level. So what happens? There might be procedural delays. Rigid policies reduce creativity. Now there is a policy that workers or employees are not given freedom to express their ideas. So there is a policy that they should not express their ideas, and now there is a particular worker who is having a very good idea to increase productivity. So here the policy itself states that he should not express. So obviously he will not express. So what happens? Rigid policies reduce creativity. Even though he has a creative ideas in his head, he will not express it. That is a disadvantage. Then more emphasis is on structure and work than on human relationships. That is, you want to get the work done within a target or within a speculated period of time. So there is no scope for human relationship. That is, even if you are not well, even if any of your family members have expired, you have to come to the office and work. This is a disadvantage regarding formal organization. So next we go for informal organization. So what is the meaning of informal organization? Interaction among people at work gives rise to a network of social relationships among employees called informal organization. That is, informal organization exists within a formal organization. Like, it is a group of people in the workplace, they are discussing something about sports or a movie or a YouTube video. So this association of people inside the organization, they just talk in a casual way. This is called informal organization. So we go for the features of informal organization. Exists within the formal organization, as I have already told. Behavior evolves from group norms rather than regulations. That is, when you are speaking, when there is an informal organization, there is no set of rules and regulations they follow. Just what people in the group are talking, you tend to speak about that. That is group norms. There is no specific flow of information among members. That is, obviously there is no specific flow of information among members. What happens is, they'll start one topic and they only don't know what topic they are going to speak next. That is, there is no scope for specific information among members and emerges spontaneously. That is, everything what they speak in an informal organization, it emerges all of a sudden or spontaneously. So next we are going for advantages of informal organization. Helps to fulfill the social needs of the members. So people, they are bored with working the same thing. It is very monotonous for them. So they got some social needs of speaking something or gossiping about something. So informal organization will help. Disadvantages of informal organization. Resistance to new work method. That is, what happens is, these are the disadvantages. So if there is a new work method that has been implemented, people obviously resist, because new work method means they have to get it trained for the work and it is very hard for them to adapt to the new work method. This is resistance to new work method. Workers go slow in their work. So this is one more disadvantages. This is because all the time they are speaking with each other about any YouTube video or sports or any celebrity. What happens is, they go very slow in their work. This is disadvantages of informal organization. So next we move to decentralization. We will understand what is decentralization. decision making authority is delegated down the scalar chain. That is, decision making authority is given to top level, middle level as well as supervisory level managers pertaining to their departments. So the flow of information is open and free. That is, whatever ideas a supervisory level manager gets, he can express it in an open and free manner. Then it is ideal for large organization. So usually decentralization is adopted by very large organizations. Then decision making speed is significantly faster because authority is delegated down the scalar chain. What happens is they can take decisions very quick, that is very speed, and they can come out with accurate decisions very faster. Then large number of people for each level of management are involved in decision making. So obviously top level managers along with middle level managers along with your supervisory level managers are involved in decision making. So large number of people are involved in decision making. So next, decentralization. Employees are highly motivated because they have been given the authority to deal with their departments. They are highly motivated. They have given authority to take decisions, so they get motivated. Then conflicts are most likely to occur because more decision means there will be more conflicts between middle and supervisory or middle and top. Then burdens get shared among levels of management. Obviously, burdens get shared because most of them or almost all the managers are taking decisions. So burden is distributed among them. Instability as a result of conflicts that arise due to decisions. So there might be instability, like the top level managers take one decision, middle level managers take some decision which is contradicting to the top level managers. So what happens, there is conflicts which will result in instability. So this is regarding your decentralization. Next, decision making authority lies with top management. In centralization, we go for centralization. All decisions are taken by top level management. The flow of information is vertical, that is, the top decides and the information is going vertical, that is downward. Then it is ideal for small organization. Decision making speed is comparatively slow. So the top level managers, they will involve in the process of decision making, they will draft plan and then they communicate. So it is comparatively slow when compared to decentralization. A few handpicked people are involved in decision making process. So few handpicked like the CEO, general manager, they are involved in decision making when it comes to centralization. So next, employees are demotivated. Obviously employees are demotivated because they have not been given the freedom to express their creativity or ideas. Next, conflicts are least likely to occur because all decisions are made by certain set of people. Conflicts are least likely to occur among them. Then the top level management is carrying all the burden. So all decisions of the entire organization has been taken by top level. So what happens? It is a burden to them to take all the decisions. Stable as the decisions are made by central authority having common ideology, because there is a central authority called top level management. They discuss, they come out with meetings and finally they will decide on the plans. So it is very stable. This is called your centralization. So next we will understand what is committees. Basically what is a committee we will understand. So group of people who are experienced to take decisions about how a business organization has to be managed. That is, committees are group of people, their main intention is management of the business. So such people who are experienced and they take decisions about how the business organization has to managed, we call them as committees. So there are various committees, standing or permanent committee. So these committees are permanent until they are dissolved. So they are in charge of management, standing or permanent committee. Temporary committee, there is a temporary committee, so it is formed only for a specific period of time like 6 months or 8 months, then it is dissolved. Then there is coordination and discussion committee, mainly to coordinate between the different departments or tasks inside the organization. Then there is also advisory committee. If something is go wrong, they give suggestions or advice. So such committees are called advisory committee. So next we understand what is the meaning of span of control. So span of control is the maximum number of subordinates or employees which a single superior can manage or supervise effectively and efficiently. That is, there is a manager. So span of control is the maximum number of subordinates or employees which a single superior is able to supervise effectively and efficiently. That is, for example, there is a manager. He can supervise or manage 30 employees effectively, then his span of control is 30. So this is the meaning of span of control. Next, we understand what is staffing. So staffing is the process of recruiting right people for the right job. You need competent, knowledgeable workforce, so you conduct staffing. So staffing is that part of the process of management which is concerned with obtaining, utilizing and maintaining satisfactory and satisfied workforce. That is, you want a satisfactory and satisfying workforce. So you conduct the process of staffing. That is, you invite them for an interview, or you go for recruitment, selection, induction, orientation, placement. After placement, you also go for training and development and performance appraisal. These are the things that is involved in staffing. So the main reason why you are conducting the process of staffing is you want to create and maintaining a good workforce. That is the reason why you are going with staffing. So next, definition of staffing. Staffing is the process of determining the manpower needed to meet the company objectives, appraising and selecting candidates, training and developing new existing staff. This is the definition of staffing. So next we go for importance of staffing. We will understand huge investment. Huge investment is required in terms of time, money and effort. Obviously, to create and maintain a competent workforce, you need time to select them. You also need money for recruitment, and effort also should be there on part of the recruiter. Next, long-term implications. Long-term investment in human resources is necessary and required to maintain a stable workforce. It is not just recruiting good people or competent people. You have to maintain them, you have to compensate them, you have to integrate them. So to do that, there should be long-term investment. That is one more thing. Next, we go for multiplier effect. Production factors like land, machine, money and material become productive when people use them properly. That is, production factors like what? You got the best machines, money, you have invested a lot of money, you got the best raw materials in the world, but if your workforce is not skilled or competent, what happens? Everything is waste. So this is called multiplier effect. That is, if you have got competent workforce, then all these factors will fall in place for you. This is called multiplier effect. Next, holistic approach. A holistic approach is necessary so that people inside the organization have both job performance and satisfaction. That is, they should be motivated so that there is job performance, and at the same time they should be satisfied with the working environment and with the salary which you are giving to them. This is called holistic approach. Next, we go for key other functions. Staffing injects life into the organization by providing the right person for every job. That is, you want the right person to work at the right place at the right time. So what staffing is doing is, it is injects life into the organization by providing right person for the right job at the right time. Next, staffing as a part of HRM. HRM full form is human resource management. Just like HRM, staffing is concerned with procurement, development, compensation, integration and maintenance of managerial employees. So these are the things that is involved in HRM as well as staffing, because staffing is a part of HRM. So staffing is also a part of HRM. This is one more importance of staffing. In the next session, we'll be starting the chapter 4, that is directing and communicating. Thank you.